It is currently 60 degrees outside, and I just bought myself this big as heck icy. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. Hey y'all. I haven't filmed much today because it was kind of a lazy day. I came back from class, studied a little bit, and then I kind of took a nap. So now I'm eating dinner, some leftover chicken pasta from the other night, and I'm watching New Girl. So that's very exciting. But yeah, I'll show you guys my face in a little while, but I've been eating and sleeping and stuff, so I look kind of rough right now. But I'll talk to you guys later. It's really good pasta. Hey guys, welcome back to my face. I did not film hardly anything today. I went to class. I went and got an icy, which you saw. I got a sandwich. I ate. Then I kind of just like napped, and then I woke up and I studied for my exam. And then I ate some dinner and watched some videos and stuff. And now I'm just on my computer, and Five Sauce have just released onto Spotify all of their old stuff, like all of the stuff that's only on like certain albums. Like you have to be Australian to have it, and like all of the old like EPs, like English Love Affair and Out of My Limit, which is that's my shit. Like Out of My Limit gets me every time. I heard it live the first time I saw them and I almost cried. All of these old songs and like Callum demo vocals and just beautiful things. So what I'm going to do is like I did with my margarita review, except this time I'm not going to include the music in, just for like with margarita I'm not worried about copyright stuff. Like margarita knows me and stuff, like I'm not worried, but with Five Sauce it could be a very real and legitimate issue. So I'm just gonna listen with my headphones in, and like you'll hear my vocal reactions, but I'll have like other music like on top of it, you know, have like other generic music on top of it. But I will leave, if you go to Spotify, I can't really leave a link, but go to Spotify and just search 5 Seconds of Summer B-Sides. It'll all come up, everything they released. Obviously some of it are songs that I've heard, so I'm not gonna like include my reaction. I've heard like all of this, but some of them I haven't listened to in a while, or haven't heard like a proper version, like the proper, like the live studio version of like Disconnected I've only heard on like YouTube. So yeah, I'm looking at my computer, that's why like they have like all of the songs, like different like acoustic versions of different songs, like all of these EPs and stuff, like the Don't Stop EP, Try Hard and Rejects, and like demo vocals from Callum. If you didn't know, hi, you must be new here. Callum Hood is my favorite. I love all of them, but I am a diehard Callum girl, so that's at the end of the list though. So we're gonna go in order the way they came up on Spotify. If I've heard it or something, I will mention it. And I'm just gonna include little clips of my reaction. I'm not gonna like actually listen to like the entire thing right now. Some of them I've heard, but I'm just gonna give my my quick reactions to some of them, because I need like to make this video longer. So the lighting's probably bad. I don't have my lamp on like the other day. I look rough because it's been all day, and my hair, I need to shower and things. But let's get started. So yeah. Okay, so the first song is Story of Another Us. Oh my gosh, okay, let's go.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open.
Okay, that was Story of Another Us. I've heard that one because I have the physical Target copy of Sounds Good, Feels Good, and that one's on there. I just, because it's on the physical copy, a lot of times when I listen to the album, I listen to it just on Spotify instead of like putting in the CD or pulling up iTunes, so that song doesn't always come up, and it just made me really emotional. The next song on the list is Safety Pin. I've heard that. I've heard The Girl Who Cried Wolf. I've heard Broken Home. Broken Home live is actually like hold on. Broken Home live is one of the most beautiful things. Next is The Space Between a Rock and a Hard Place. Again, that's on the physical copy. I haven't heard it. The next is Out of My Limit, and this is my favorite, and I've heard it, and I love it, but I'm still going to listen to it because we're going to have this experience. Okay.
One horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, 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 bells.
Piano in the bell, 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 bell.
Jingle bell,
Okay, I could listen to that entire thing, but I'm not going to because I've heard it too many times and I know all the words. And yeah, the next one is Lost Boy. Now again, here's the thing. Five Sauce think we haven't heard these because, oh, you're not from Australia. Like, everyone hasn't heard them. There's a thing called Tumblr. And I really do try, like, when an album leaks, like when One Direction's albums used to leak and stuff. Unless I came across it accidentally, I really tried to avoid listening to the leak stuff. Every time then I'd listen to, like, one or two that were really hyped. But I really tried to wait until I bought it, either on CD or on iTunes. I'm just a music purist like that, and I feel like they want it to be released at a certain date. It should be. But, you know, with Five Sauce, lots of these songs, like, Australians have heard it or something like that. So I'm like, well, we should be able to hear it. If it's something like that, where it's, like, available in another country and not here, I'm fine with listening to it. So Lost Boy, I have heard this, but I haven't heard it in, like, at least a year. So I'm going to listen to this, and let's go. Okay, the next song on the list is Mrs. All-American. I've heard this. It's great. English Love Affair. I've heard a few times, but I'm going to listen to it again real quick and you can see my reaction, so let's go. It says there's an ad, so... Next on the list is Never Be, then Voodoo Doll, then Green Light. I've heard all three of those. Then Tomorrow Never Dies, I've heard of that. Independence Day, I've heard that. Close to Strangers. I love that one. Okay, next, the Pizza Song. It's the live version from Live Sauce, which I have that CD as well, but 500 Years of Winter Pizza Song. We're gonna listen to this because obviously... Next is Daylight. I've heard that. Next is Amnesia Live at Wembley. I have heard that because I got that on EP. Next is American Idiot. Their American Idiot cover. I believe I have that on a CD because I get the Target ones that have like extra songs. If not, I've heard that. Next is Don't Stop Live. Heard that. What I Like About You studio mix. I have heard that. Just Saying. Okay, we're gonna listen to, I've heard Just Saying, I've heard Long Way Home Acoustic, Killer, Good Girls Acoustic, Heartache on the Big Screen. The only reason, what I haven't heard, the studio version, Disconnected. Let's go.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open.
Next is the She Looks So Perfect Ashton demo vocal, and I think it might cry, so let's see. Okay, for sake of time and stuff, I'm listening to like most of it, and I will go back after this and listen to all of it, but I'm listening to like most of it. And obviously I'm not filming the whole thing because I don't want to have another like 30-minute video. Like my video is only 20 minutes, but it's gonna be short little clips, kind of my reaction. So next is the She Looks So Perfect Mikey demo vocals, and yeah.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, 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 bells.
Piano in the bell.
Okay, that was amazing, and it literally made me start to cry. I stopped the camera so you couldn't see that. Next is Wherever You Are. These are all things from like that I've heard, or I've heard like parts of, or like live versions, but I haven't, like, since I'm not always on Tumblr doing stuff like or stuff that only the Australians or like the British people got or something. Yeah, this is Wherever You Are.
Jingle bell,
This is Now She Looks So Perfect acoustic. I've heard it, but like we'll include this clip. Okay, so my battery's running low. We're gonna make this quick. The next one, What I Like About You Studio Mix. I've heard that. Rejects, I've heard, but not recently. So, oh.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse.
Okay, the next is Try Hard, and I have heard this, but my battery is running low. I have my second battery over there, probably fully charged. If I need to switch, I will. But I'm gonna save the Don't Stop Callum demo vocal for last, even though it's not like last. Also, there's a few other songs that I saw people talking about that I don't see like on this list. So I'm gonna go and like look for them. Like they're not on. I have to click each individual album and look for it. But I'm just listening to like the ones that came up like first, because that just seemed like those individual songs. These are all the ones that say like B-side after it, but I think I just have to go look for it. So I'm gonna listen now to the Ashton demo vocal for Don't Stop. So let's go.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, bells, bells.
The position's probably different because my camera died and I had to go and get the other battery. So I was looking on the list that I was looking on the list of like things, and this one EP that I saw people like tweeting about wasn't on here. So I had to search for one of the songs. It's the She's Kinda Hot EP, and it's got 4 songs on it, and it's got the alternate version of She's Kinda Hot, Broken Pieces, Over and Out, and Lost in Reality. And I really haven't heard really any of those. So I'm gonna listen to all of those now, and then I will go back and listen to Callum, and that will be the end of it.
Piano in the bell.
Jingle bell.
Okay, this one is called Broken Pieces. Frick me up, Flat Sauce. Frick me up, real good. This next one is called Over and Out, and I've heard so much about this one, so let's go. This one is called Lost in Reality. Ladies and gentlemen, 5Sauce, if you're watching this for some reason, now is the time for the Don't Stop Callum vocal. Are you ready to be the most shook? Let's go.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse
Okay, that is it. I'm gonna take these out now because I probably can't tell how loud I'm talking. Really quick, I'm also gonna set my computer down over here. I have to go and edit this. It's already gonna be up a little bit late. I apologize for that, but I have to go and edit this monstrosity and put music over it and speed things up and not make it like a 20-minute video. Probably kind of keep it at 10-ish minutes, maybe a little bit less. You will obviously be able to hear what I was listening to, but I will leave each part when I say what I was listening to. I didn't listen to everything because, like I said, some things I've heard before. But yeah, I'm really proud of them, and regardless of what you think about 5Sauce, people that have actually known them say, like, that actually know them or have hung out with them said, like, oh, they're gross people. Like, I don't really care. Opinions aside, their music is awesome, and their on-camera personality and their personality with their supporters, I think, is what's important. Like, if they're horrible people when they're hanging out with a bunch of friends when they're drunk, okay. But I know people that have met them when they've been drinking, like when they were here in my city and stuff, and said they were like super nice and super, even though they like to not have pictures taken when they're hanging out with people, like they were still nice and friendly and gave them hugs and like all kinds of stuff. I'm sorry if I keep looking at my phone, but I just love 5Sauce, and I've made a lot of friends because of them, and I've been to 2 shows now. Hopefully I'll see them more, but so I'd say like early 2013, I guess, whenever Louis posted that in 2013. So it's been a good 3 years, really almost 4, because it's almost 2017, of me supporting them, and I think it's really cool to say, you know, like, I'm proud to say they're one of my favorite bands, regardless of what you think. Like, I know so many people that, like, my age and stuff that are like, I don't want to say that I'm, like, a One Direction fan, because it's, like, embarrassing. Like, I was like that at one point, and I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like, I don't give a crap. Like, my favorite band is We the Kings. But, like, my all-time favorite band is the Jonas Brothers, and I will say that with a straight face, my voice not wavering. I love them, and I love 5Sauce. I love One Direction, and you know what? I love Demi Lovato. So you know what? Fight me. Please, go ahead, because I will defend them. And, like, I'm not one of those people that when they do wrong stuff, like, I'm gonna, like, defend them when they do wrong stuff or defend them when they're horrible people. Like, no. Hell no. If they mess up, I'm gonna acknowledge it and, like, say, you know, they messed up, but everyone messes up. And I think they get a bad rap because of stuff they've done in the past. And I think, you know what? Move past it. People make mistakes. They're young. They're living their lives. I'm not excusing their behavior, but I'm also don't think that they should be constantly shamed for 1 or 2 bad things that happen in your life. Everyone makes mistakes. Grow up and move past it. That's kind of how I feel about it. So, yeah. This was Vlogmas Day 2. I didn't do a whole lot. Like I said, I went to class. My school had like a pottery sale thing that I went and looked at, like the art department. And I didn't really get much. I got 2 things of jewelry for like Christmas presents. Maybe I'll show you guys tomorrow. It's like over there, and I wrapped it and stuff. So, but I'll maybe show you guys tomorrow. But yeah. And then I came back here and I ate a lunch that I got, and then I kind of napped a bit. I woke up, I studied, then I just hung out. I talked to some friends, and stuff, and then I was like, I don't have hardly any footage from earlier, so I was like, 5Sauce, this is what I'll do. So happy 5 years of 5Sauce. Hope this wasn't too long. Tomorrow and Friday, today is Friday, tomorrow and Sunday, I will be studying like crazy, like cramming for my final on Monday. It's only 2 chapters. So there's no reason I shouldn't do well. I could study 1 chapter one day and 1 chapter the next and really focus, or, you know, you know what I mean? Like, I really want to spend all day studying. So whenever I'm, like, taking a break to eat or taking, like, a YouTube video break, I'll check in And I'll probably tell you guys like some of the ways that I study or my study tips, but I'm really going to try and unplug the next 2 days because I really need to save my grade in this class. It's not good currently as far as I know. It's not the best. And I need to save my grade to save my GPA. You know how that is. So if like the vlogs are really short or something, don't be mad. Like I'm trying to make a long one today to kind of hold you over. But starting Monday, when I'm finished with classes, We the Kings release tour dates on Monday. So when I will film my reaction to like looking at the tour dates and see if they're coming here, and if so, you can cry with me because look, and even if they're going to like Florida or Texas or something, I may ask to travel, or like Atlanta or something, I may ask to travel if it lines up with Mardi Gras break or like my birthday weekend or something. Like I might ask to travel, especially because next semester I'm gonna give you guys my whole schedule and rundown in a future video, but I have no classes on a Friday, and Monday my classes, like Tuesdays I finish at 1:20, Friday I have no classes, and Monday I don't go to class until 12:30. So if I had to travel, like for, like drive to Florida or something like for a show, or drive to like Texas for like a show on like a Saturday or a Friday, I would have the time to do that. School would like allow that. So maybe, I'm hoping they'll just come here and make my life easier, but if I had to travel a little bit, I could probably use it as a 21st birthday excuse, and that would be a fun time. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're hungry for videos every day in Vlogmas, because that's what Vlogmas is. Stay saucy.
Jingle bell, bell.